Want to know the real secret to silky, smooth, glowing skin? That's coming up next. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. I'm so glad you stopped by today. This is going to be a really fun video, and you're going to be surprised at the information I share, so make sure you stay tuned. I've got some good stuff for you. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you want all the good stuff, you might want to sign up for my Sunday morning email newsletter. The link is in the description box down below. Every Sunday morning, I send out a very cool, very handy, very short and sweet and super free email newsletter highlighting all the cool things I found throughout the week, whether it's a special sale or some good information, anything that I would tell you if you were hanging out at my house with me having a cup of coffee. So the link is in the description box down below. It's super fun, it's super free. I think you're gonna love it. Way back when I was in my 20s, that was a while ago, gosh, longer ago than I'd like to remember, I lived in Palm Springs. Back then, Palm Springs, California was the playground of the rich and famous. It truly was. I was not rich and famous. I was one of the worker bees that lived there. But while I was living there, and I was there for 12 years, so I pretty much got to know the community, I was fascinated with the women that I saw walking around town. They were these magical, mystical creatures that knew something that I didn't know. Their skin was so smooth and so glowing. They had some type of universal secret from the gods that I would never know. They were otherworldly and incredibly beautiful, and I would look at their skin and just marvel. My skin did not look like that. I had no idea what they were doing, and I knew that I would never know those deep secrets that they learned in some magical place that I would never be invited to. Well, fast forward now into the 3rd year of my anti-aging skincare journey, and I can tell you what, it's neither magical, it's not mystical, and you know what? It's absolutely predictable. I'm going to be sharing 3 products today that I use to keep my skin silky, smooth, and glowing. And you know what? They're all affordable and they're all really easy to use. What I have learned over the last 3 years is that skincare is nothing more than getting your skin healthy. And I know there are lots of companies out there that want us to believe that it's a hard to discover secret, that you need to spend a lot of money, or that it's very, very complicated and extremely difficult. The answer is it's just not. When you see someone with really silky, smooth, very glowy skin, all that means is that person has very, very healthy skin. It's turning over consistently. What you're looking at are fresh, new skin cells, and they're just really giving their skin everything that it needs to perform to its maximum potential. What we're talking about here today are products that are going to brighten your skin. When I say brighten, what I mean is keep your skin moving, turning over, and creating new skin cells. That's what's going to give you that super silky smooth, super glossy skin. Brightening your skin is so important that I would tell someone who was just starting on an anti-aging skincare routine, for the first several weeks, simply wash your face, exfoliate your face, moisturize your face, and go to bed. That's it. Because so often when we first start on an anti-aging skincare journey, our skin has layers and layers and layers of built up, ruddy, dead skin cells. I know that that was the case for me when I first started on my journey. I did everything wrong in the beginning. I knew I wanted to try to fix my skin. The parameters were that it had to be at-home, affordable skincare products and devices. And I have stuck to that for the last 3 years. What I didn't know when I first started is that the last thing I wanted to do is buy a whole bunch of stuff and slap it on my face, which is what I did. Not the right thing, completely wrong. What I really should have done is just washed my face, exfoliated my face, and moisturized my face. That would not only have gotten me in the routine of taking care of my face twice a day on a daily basis, something I had not done, but it would have given my skin the chance to slough off all those old, dead, ruddy skin cells and create fresh new skin cells to help my skin look firmer, plumper, and smoother. Today I'm going to share with you the products that I use on a regular basis that help keep my skin smooth and glowing. They're all affordable. The ones I'm sharing today are all from The Ordinary, and they're super easy to use. The first product we're going to talk about today is vitamin C. We've all heard about vitamin C and its great antioxidant properties. That is so true. And you know, vitamin C comes in lots of different formulas. Lots of different companies make a great vitamin C. You even can make your own vitamin C at home. It's super affordable and very easy. I actually did a full video on it. I'll go ahead and link it in the description box down below. Vitamin C is available across the board, and you can even pick it up now at places like Walmart and Target. It's not hard to find, but way back when I was in my 20s living in Palm Springs, we didn't know about vitamin C. Skincare products were still harder to find and very expensive. Now we have wonderful companies like The Ordinary who have truly democratized skincare and brought it to all of us in a very affordable, easy to use way. This particular vitamin C is just the one that I pulled out of my skincare bucket with all my different products in it. This is a vitamin C suspension, 30% in silicone. I really like it, but I also really like the vitamin C from Timeless. I also really like the vitamin C from MyoLift. I also really like the vitamin C from Dermatology. There's lots and lots of vitamin C's out there. Whichever one attracts you or you feel like, oh, I want to try that one, give it a whirl. What the vitamin C is going to do for your skin, in addition to the wonderful antioxidant properties, is it's going to brighten your skin. It's going to encourage cell turnover. And one thing that you want to keep in mind when you're putting together your skincare routine is you want a brightener, a tightener, and a moisturizer. Make sure you always have those three in your routine. A brightener like vitamin C is going to help keep your skin very smooth. It's going to keep those skin cells turning over, and wow, within a matter of weeks, you're going to see brighter, fresher skin. I use this vitamin C from The Ordinary sometimes. Sometimes I use other brighteners, but just keep in mind that an all-over formula that's going to help turn over your skin is what's going to really give you that smooth, glossy, glowy, fresh skin. The next product I want to talk about, again, is from The Ordinary. All three of these products are from The Ordinary. They're super effective and super affordable. This one I love for a particular need that my skin has. Maybe yours does too. This is their salicylic acid 2% anhydrous solution. This is more of an acid, and when you hear the word acid, don't get freaked out. It's not that kind of acid. It's very gentle on your skin. What I use this for is for the sebaceous filaments on my face. Even though I'm now 66, I don't get pimples anymore, but by golly, I sure did when I was in my teens. I still have oily pores on my chin and on my nose. And what will happen over time if I don't address those is I'll get those kind of little furry blackheads, or sebaceous filaments is the more technical term, on my nose and on my chin. And it kind of looks a little, oh, I don't know, like you've got little fur up there or something, and if I let them go, they're going to turn into very obvious blackheads. What I do with this anhydrous solution is that I put a little bit in the palm of my hand and I tap it on my chin and on my nose. I will generally do this once a day, either morning or evening. It really doesn't make any difference, but what that does is it really keeps those pores moving over, turning over, and it breaks down that oil that's coming out of their pores so they don't create those little sebaceous filaments or that stiff oil that then protrudes from your skin. This really does help if you have any kind of oil issues on your face. Even if the rest of your face is very dry, you might find that you have areas where you have an oily issue. The problem is that you would think that oil would make your skin look more slick, but as it builds up and hardens on your nose or your chin, at least on my face, it helps to make my skin look less smooth, less glowy, less fresh. It just doesn't look good. And I find that when I use this morning or evening, and I try to fit it in every single day. It really does keep those pores moving through, keeps that oil not clogging up those pores, and it keeps that area very smooth and glowy. The last product I want to talk about today is probably one of my very favorite products from The Ordinary, and I've been using this since almost the beginning of my anti-aging skincare routine. I think I found out about this about 5 or 6 months in to my YouTube channel. This is from The Ordinary. Of course, we're talking about The Ordinary products today. The AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. This is a chemical peel. What this does is it really does a great job of sloughing off old dead skin cells on your face and helping to expose your new fresh skin cells. When it says peel, that's a little bit of a misnomer in the sense that it is a peel, but you're not going to actually see your skin peeling as a result of using this. It's very, very subtle, and really over time you'll just see fresher skin, not so much a peeling. Now, one thing I can say is if you have very sensitive skin, this might not be a good fit for you. You might want to go ahead and just do a test on a small area of your face first before you put it all over your whole face. When I first started using this, it was like, ouchie, ouchie. It does burn a little bit. I'll put it on my face and treat it like a mask. In other words, I'll try to work at all the areas of my face that I have skin cells, which is all of it. I don't put it right underneath my eyes, but I do like to get it all over my forehead, around, down my chin, around my lips, everything. It's a little bit stingy, or at least it was for me in the very beginning. It doesn't sting at all now, which is weird to me. I don't know if I've just gotten used to it, or if my skin is different, or if the formula is different. I'm not really sure. But if you have really sensitive skin, this might be a little too much for you, so I really encourage you to test a small area. Now, if you want to go ahead and try this with sensitive skin, you don't have to worry about it. This bottle is less than $10. It's not a big investment, and gosh, it'll last you 6-8 months easily. It really does go a long time. I'll put this on my clean, dry face, usually in the evenings, and I try to do it once a week. I don't always meet that goal, but definitely a few times a month. I will leave it on my face for 7 to 10 minutes and then just rinse it off with cool water. And the evenings that I use this, I don't put any other products on my face for my nighttime routine other than my moisturizer, because I want my skin to really have an opportunity to slough off those dead skin cells, turn over fresh new ones, and not be complicated with a lot of other products. I want it to heal and have an opportunity to really freshen up on its own. So I just put on moisturizer that night after I've used this and go to sleep that way. Those are 3 products that I keep in my routine regularly to make sure that my skin is as silky smooth and glowing as possible. Do I look like those incredibly beautiful women in Palm Springs? I don't know, but my skin definitely looks a lot smoother and a lot more glowing than it did when I started my anti-aging skincare routine. Just to recap, a vitamin C formula in your skincare routine is absolutely an important ingredient if you want really glowy skin. This is the suspension from The Ordinary in silicone. There's lots of great vitamin C serums out there. Choose the one that appeals to you. If you have oily patches on your skin that seem to get those sebaceous filaments or little blackheads, you might try the anhydrous solution from The Ordinary. It really works great for me. And an all over, very affordable, very effective, easy to use chemical peel is the AHA BHA from The Ordinary. You will be shocked and amazed if you use this for a few weeks at how smooth and beautiful your skin is looking. So as you can see, getting that silky, glowy, absolutely gorgeous glass skin is easier than we've been led to believe. It's more affordable than we could have imagined, and by golly, the results are absolutely beautiful. I hope you found this video fun, useful, and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I I want to thank you so much for stopping by. You know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.